president is back on the second day of the third Ministerial Performance Review meeting alongside his Kenyan counterpart, former President of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, after hours of discussions in between sessions. A review of the 9 priority areas of the President administration and key recommendations from the retreat is first outlined.
The executive and legislature should de-emphasize separation of powers and focus on collaboration and cooperation in the nation's interests. Federal government to introduce robust mechanisms to track daily PMS consumption with appropriate technologies.
The President then signs the Executive Order 012.
The Executive Order 012 on improving performance management, coordination and implementation of prudential priorities has institutionalized a cultural accountability, transparency in our pursuit of good governance.
The President expects that all the planning and lessons learned in the last 3 years be judiciously implemented without political distractions.
With the commencement of the electioneering campaigns toward the 2023 general elections, the business of governance must continue to receive the needed attention during this period. Consequently, all ministers, permanent secretaries, and heads of agencies must remain focused in discharge of their duties, as any infraction will be viewed very seriously.
The Chief of Defense Staff, who draws a correlation between insecurity and development, states that the armed forces have received 2.5 trillion naira in the last 7 years, while the country incurred 3.24 trillion naira worth of damages from the insurgency.
Since the coming of the administration in 2015, we saw a gradual reduction based on the impact and the reorganization of the operations that we conducted. That we all know that they've been having inroads into the Northwest, which we are also dealing with currently.
Earlier, the APC presidential candidate, Bola Tinubu, vowed to build on the legacies of the president.
If elected, I will give due honor to your efforts and your legacy. The way and means of a Tinubu government will be devoted to further project and prosper the Nigerian people.
Closing, the president categorically tells the MDAs that we have unfinished business, as he expressly gives more than 6 ministries directives, all tending towards optimal achievements before he leaves office in 7 months. From the presidential villa, Gloria Umezuke, Channels Television News.